Last time, you guys had the approaching Demogorgon, or the Demogorgon, emerge from the dark lake and start approaching you all upon the shores of Sloopadoop. And as they started marching forward, everything became a panic. Koatoa started running about, some still crying out, Demogorgon. And as you guys were trying to make your escape, you found yourselves in conniptions of various sorts. Sephel, you couldn't even muster up words to conjure magic to your fingertips. Indigo, you have just found yourself striking at everyone around you. Grim started just shoveling dirt into their mouth and whatever else lays upon the ground of nastiness. And while the rest of you, Andy, Lara, and Stool, seem to be unaffected by the hecticness that surrounds everything. You guys started making your way kind of around some of the buildings as the Koatoa were scattering, but a section of them, unaware of what was occurring, came upon you and, provoked by Lara's failed intimidation check, started attacking you. And as you guys were kind of splitting off, Andy and Lara really taking the fight to them, Demogorgon has now made it onto one of the docks where one of the previous sacrifices had been tossed. And one of their large baboon head-like heads has made eye contact with your area, and you just feel yourself stunned. And that was the end of Demogorgon's turn, and we are up with Indigo, who must strike at those around them.
Can I kick Grim in the face?
Absolutely, you can kick Grim in the face. Yeah, I encourage you to, please.
You know, who says madness isn't a little bit of fun? Especially when you're bad at it. That's a 9.
But Grim just goes down for a big mouthful, and your foot swings wide. And Stool's just like, Indigo, stop! Please don't!
He's eating dirt!
It's so tasty.
It's accurate, but I feel like your reaction is a tad on the dramatic side.
See, Stool? Watch him do it! It's disgusting.
Okay, well, moving on to Lara, who we now know is pretty well stunned. And I did double check this. You cannot actually do anything to escape from this once it has affected you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, next up we have Stool. Stool, holding Indigo, is going to try and continue to move forward. So that's 10. Only getting a little bit. Indigo swinging wildly around them. That monitor is going to try and swing. Oh my gosh, I'm a bad DM. I don't have my dice box cracked open. Here we go. Nope, that is a miss with a 12. So he manages to get away scot-free. Oh wait, but he's got 2 other attacks. What am I doing? That was his bite. Claws. First one misses. Second one also a miss. Okay. Monitor is useless. Or no, it's one attack. What am I doing? I'm all over the place. Ashni is up.
Yeah, Ashni is going to dash in the direction that they had been going. Full 80. Just, I think they get to here. Continue to keep close to the coastline and hidden under the piers.
Okay.
And just swimming for a boat.
Just keep swimming.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Grim, who is going to also continue to scurry along while shoveling food into their mouth. Unable to do much else. Next up, we have the Koatoa. These ones, all to the north of Lara and to the east here, are all as well stunned. Andy, who was not paying attention, is not stunned, but this monitor needs to go, and they are going to run up, and they're actually going to take some swipes at Grim. Yup. Here we go. That's a definite hit on Grim. And he manages to do minimum damage. Alright, Grim takes 4 points of damage. With a fist. Oh no, that was the bite. This is a fist. That is a miss. Next one, also a miss. Okay. Alright. That Koatoa no going nowhere. And Andy.
Not about Andy.
Yeah, he's kind of like frothing at the mouth. And he's going to kind of like scurry through these Koatoa to here, seeing that they aren't moving, and is going to rip the net off of you, Lara. And like you can see them out of the corner of your paralyzed eye. He's just and then he just goes calm all of a sudden. He's just like, I suggest you run on out of here.
She's like, I don't think I can move. Yeah, I can.
You can't.
I can like barely speak. So she's like, the net comes off of her, and she's just like,
oh, that's unfortunate. And he like starts screaming at the Koatoa around him. All right, and we are back at the top of the order with Sephel. This is round 5, just so everybody knows.
Oh, we love
I don't like
it.
that you're keeping track.
I have to keep track. You guys are in minute modes. Not like the madness in that case necessarily counts round by round,
Yeah,
but
no.
other things will.
We will die long before the madness seeps away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe I had just gathered everything from Ploob?
Mm-hmm.
Ploobs? Did I remember? I remember the name.
Yep, you
Mark
did.
the date. I remember the name. It'll never happen again. I'm going to get to the doorway, and I'm going to look across and see the next available little hovel. And I'm basically just going to play leapfrog. I'm going to be like hopping from hut to hut. These people live so far away from each other.
Yeah, don't forget that each one of these squares is 10-foot space.
Oh, I remember. So it's like, yeah, that's 50 feet away. That is dumb. That is not a city. These are introverts. So I am going to, I think I can only get to this. I'm going to cut it southwest on the map, kind of across the path of Indigo and Grim down to this little hovel southwest of the one I'm at. It will require me to dash. I will use my full turn to get there.
Okay.
And I peek my head out. I look both ways, and he just dashes across, sprints into that doorway and hides himself inside.
Okay. Next up is Demogorgon. He's going to move 10, 20.
I love that Sephel told no one.
Yeah, he's just running. He'd just be running.
Would you understand if I tried?
No, that is fair. I kind of forgot that part.
So Demogorgon just crunching this poor ramshackle dock underneath its large reptilian legs and claws, its tentacle arms continuing to weave back, and it just like takes one down and just and swipes away a couple of these Koatoa to the southeast of him, obliterating and sending their bits out in towards the dark lake. And you can hear their like gibbering, horrible roars as you guys continue your escape attempt. All right, Indigo, you are up.
Well, I see a fishy friend within range here. So I'm gonna kick him hard in the knee.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Watch, that's a 19.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit.
2 points of bludgeoning damage. Watch out!
Okay, all right. And you said you were going for the knee?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you bludgeon it in its knee, and it kind of like buckles for a second, just gnashing its horrible, sharp piranha-like teeth at you. Good hit.
Gotcha.
All right, Lara, you are now no longer stunned, but same with all the Koatoa that currently surround you.
Okay. I would like to. What are these Koatoa buildings? What are they made out of? Mud?
Like that
Reeds?
weird Zerg wood, like the tall mushrooms
okay.
that you guys can see. It's a mixture of that and like weird, almost like seaweed type material that looks to be kind of dried. And just various bits of bric-a-brac and other things, stones, old pieces of dried coral. It's very odd.
Okay. And are these other fish, they're still stunned? Do I have to worry about attacks of opportunity?
They are no longer stunned. It's
Okay.
as Demogorgon's head turned and focused on other things, you can feel that like that fear, that paralysis inside of you fade away, and you see the other Koatoa around you begin to move as well.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Tell me if I can do this. I want to move one square because we're on a 10-foot grid. I'm a little confused. If I move one square to my left, am I gonna take an attack of opportunity? Because I'm still in there. Like.
No, you're still in
Okay.
their range.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move 10 feet. And then I want to use my necrotic shroud. So Lara's wings fly out. Her eyes go that like dark storm blackness. And they need to make charisma saving throws.
Okay. How big is the radius?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
My hope was that if I moved, I wouldn't get crazy boy.
Crazy boy. Okay, let's see if this radius will work properly. Nope. That's too big. It's a little too big. Okay. That should do it, yeah. So these two charisma saving throws, that is a... that's a 4, and that's a 13.
Okay, my DC is 13.
Okay, so tie
One
goes to
fails.
the runner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy succeeded, this one failed.
Okay. So the one who failed is frightened. The other one is not. And I'm going to... I'm just going to have to take that attack because I'm going to move further to get between these two buildings is my intent.
Which
so I'm
two
gonna-
buildings is that? Up to the north.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, kind of
Sure.
in the direction everyone else went. I don't think that I can quite get... My goal here is to get out of line of sight from the Demogorgon, so I think if I get right here, I will be, but I don't think I will be if I go the other way.
You are correct. You are out of their line of sight now.
Okay, cool.
But also, remember, they stand 30 feet tall, and some of these buildings are not quite that tall. So
Right.
you feel like, yes, duck, cover, sprint as fast as you fucking can is the best option for sure. Okay, and because they're stunned, yeah, I'm going to say you get away, no attacks of opportunities, and that's the end of your turn.
All right, yep.
Okay. Next up is Stool. Stool is actually going to let go of you, Indigo, and is going to just start wailing away at this Koatoa monitor. Or you know what? Actually, he's going to use some of his spores. you watch as he just like, as he lets go of you, he kind of scrunches his body, and then these spores come out, and yeah, one creature, and he's going to try and make a con saving throw. And he succeeds, dang it. Okay, so he is not stunned for the moment. Okay, and that was his action. So he's just going to kind of plead with you. He's like, Indigo, keep going forward. I know you're not yourself right now, but keep going. And that is their turn. They're going to try and keep this Koatoa blocked off. And it is Oshni's turn.
Oh, wow, that was quick. All right, yeah, Oshni, gosh, they're making good speed here. I'm going to have Oshni... They're just gonna keep going.
Keep on
following
running.
the coast. But I want them to stop under this pier, so they're not gonna go the full...
full distance. 70 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, they'll move a little bit more into the water, so it is the full 80. It's just a little bit away from the coast now.
Okay. All right, next up is Grim, who continues to shovel food into their mouth, but looks kind of confused at what's happening between Indigo and Stool, and is going to stay right there in their confusion. And next up is the Koatoa. So the Koatoa monitor is just going to keep wailing away on poor... let's see. Yeah, it's going to be Stool, because Stool attacked him. Oh, Stool. Will you survive? We do not know. Will your friends save you? For the bite, natural 3. Unarmed strikes. First one, that is a... where's the plus? Nope, that is a miss. Second strike is a hit. And does 5 points of damage to Stool. And Stool's looking like a certain Marvel superhero that got beat up a lot before their special thing happened, and they get back up and they're like, I got this. The other Koatoa, can the one that got frightened by you has to flee? Yes.
They can't come closer to me. They don't have to go further away. They just can't get closer.
Well, they are currently looking between you and Demogorgon, and their fish head and then they stop because they have eyes on both sides of their head, and they're just shaking, so they stay in place and they don't do anything because they're terrified either way. The one next to Andy is going to try and attack him with a spear. That is a miss. And the one to the southeast of him is going to swing at him with a spear. That is a hit. One-handed. Max damage. He takes 8. Oh, Andy. Andy, gets stabbed, and he's like, oh, that hurts really bad. And he's clearly pissed off. But the other Koatoa that are still alive farther to the east are going to just start continuing to flee, along with all the others. Okay, we are at Andy's turn. Andy here is going to rip this Koatoa a new one. He's going to swing recklessly with his dagger. And he manages to connect. Where's my T4? And I need that other one. Come here! Alright. So 3. Let's get some other bonus damage in there. Holy Jesus. Andy, grabs the haft of this Koatoa's spear, goes, feral for a second, and manages to swing around, and jams his dagger into this Koatoa's eye, and it just collapses underneath his hand. Okay. We are back at the top of the order with Sephel.
All right. The building hop continues. So, I believe The building that I'm currently in has 2 doorways. Am I correct? This one on the back is also an entrance / exit. Okay.
Anywhere you see that kind of like dark square or a hole looking space, that is an entrance and an exit.
Okay. So interesting. So Sephel is going to do the one thing that he can do, magic wise, and he is going to use adjust density on himself. He is going to half his speed, or not half his speed. He's going to have his weight, which will add 10 feet to his base movement speed.
That doesn't require any verbal components.
Nope. It's not even really sure it's a spell. It is just it's just an ability that he has.
Good stuff. Okay.
Double checking on that just to be sure. As an action, you can magically alter the weight of one object or creature you can see within 30 feet of you. That is, I'm assuming I am a creature I can see. It doesn't say that there are any components involved. So, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think I can do it.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's going to have his weight, which brings my speed up to 40 feet. And then I am going to dash.
Don't forget, 10-foot squares.
Yes. Yep. 10-foot squares.
I was gonna say, are you trying to make it to the water still, or are you just trying to make it as far away as possible?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Mm-hmm.
Is like get the hell out of Dodge, but don't get seen in the process. So he's gonna run in the split of these 2 buildings. So I can get 80 feet. Right, yeah, if I dash 80 feet, so the map will tell me 40. So yeah, he is going to run out this little alleyway between the 2 buildings to the west of the one he's in. He's gonna sort of like squeeze between there and huddle up against the wall of this larger building here.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okie dokie. Next up is our good old buddy Demo. Oh, Demo. He continues to prowl ahead, and he is now at the shrine that these Koatoa were trying to kind of summon him forth from. And you watch as his tentacles just start wailing and destroying it in large chunks, just decimating it bit by bit. And that is their turn. Indigo, you are up.
Oh man, I was gonna do it to the statue, but it's more efficient your way.
Is Stool up, or is he hit the ground yet?
Oh, he's still up, and you still feel like you want to punch people. You've got a couple minutes left.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna reach out to the monitor, grab both sides of their head, and then I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned sacred flame. With that dex save, 4 for 4.
Can you do that?
Think so. It's attacking a creature near me.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll allow it. You know what? Yeah. Character must use his or her action each round to attack the nearest creature. Sure.
I think you did a guiding bolt on somebody last session.
Yeah. Now that you say that sounds right. All right, dex save. Okay.
Against Stool?
You monster! You monster!
You're the monster!
Hey,
he's just as close to you as everyone else, so don't
You're
say
not in your
was...
right mind, man. You're insane.
Fuck.
He's not your friend right now.
But someone's poked me with a spear here, and it wasn't Stool.
And he's restrained you this whole time. He is restricting your freedom. You
Yeah,
want
I
to
don't
punch that guy,
understand.
and he's not letting you.
Let's do it at random here. Let's really do it at random here. We'll do a d6. Stool is 1, 2.
Right.
Monitor is 3, 4. Grim is 5, 6.
All right,
1 and 2, baby. Let's go.
6.
Okay, you hit Grim.
Oh, Grim.
Grim, buddy.
He's just shoveling dirt, and he fails. Oh, so good. So good.
That's 8 points of radiant.
Oh,
My
That's not
goodness.
Grim ain't looking so good himself.
Would you say he's looking grim?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If you have any inspiration, I want it gone.
Yeah,
I'm
take
I'm
it
pretty
away.
sure it's. Oh, I did, and it's gone now.
Okay, good.
I don't remember what you gave it to me for, but I
think it's because you
understand
made
why
me
it was
laugh
taken away.
last time. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right, Lara, you're
so-
up. Oh no!
Real
You got
quick,
more?
Will, since I'm no longer grappled,
Yes.
am I allowed to move?
Yes.
Per this condition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. then
Yeah,
I'm
it just
going
says you have to use your action to attack the nearest creature, but yes, you can still move. Absolutely.
Alright. I'm going after some fresh blood to the west. There's Kuato I haven't punched yet.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
The possibilities.
Oh, all right. Well, you did leave the Koatoa monitor's range, so they are going to try and bite you. That's an unnatural 20. So that's a hit for sure.
Yeah.
Frig, you take max damage 8 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Yep, they're nasty. They're nasty. That shit's septic. All right, Lara.
All right. Lara's rounding one of these Koatoa buildings that everyone, Stool, Grim, the Monitor, and Indigo were just fighting between. And she's going to sprint forward. I'm going to get to where Indigo was, sprinting through Stool's space. Seeing Indigo running north, she's going to yell out, Indigo! To the west, do you hear them?
Where? Where?
It's the people denouncing Toril. They said that they're a awful god. Is it the wrong god name? Did I fuck it up?
The streets will run red with their blood.
Oh, good. She's like pointing in the direction that she knows they need to go.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, if that's the end of your turn,
Well, I mean, is that like a free action? Can I take an action? Can I dash?
free action to yell at him? Yeah, you can yell at him.
Okay,
That's free.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hit this monitor.
Okay. All right. Punch him.
I'd like to booming blade them.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I just have my club and my shield out. So it's just gonna be a pretty straightforward club attack.
Like straight clubbing.
Yeah, it's only an 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
Ooh. Damn. But that's it.
Okay. All right. Next up is Stool, who's going to continue to try and pummel this monitor, and he's like, "Get back, Lara! I got this." First strike, that is a hit. Great. He does 4 straight points of damage. Monitor. And all right, second swing. That is a 7, so that's a miss. All right, and they're going to just continue to stand their ground. Ashni is up.
Man,
Yeah, Ashni is just gonna be swimming in circles here.
I know. Yeah, I think Ashni's going to stay where they're at because I don't know exactly where we're going, but I can speak telepathically with them.
Okay.
So yeah, they're just gonna stay.
Okay. All right. Ashni stays. Next up is Grim, who's going to swing around, one fist out to punch at this monitor, the other with a fistful of dirt. Unarmed strike. No, that's a 6. He misses. He got dirt in his own eyes as he's swaying. Here's your swang. And he is also going to stay there. Alright, Koatoa time. The monitor. God, they're gonna go after Grim here. Bite. It's a hit. Let's see if we can get the unarmed attacks. Unarmed is a hit. 3 hits. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So all 3 have connected. We need to do some damage here. First was the bite. He takes 5 points of damage with that. And he's looking pretty rough, unarmed. He's going to take 4. And the final one, jeez, he's going to take 8. Grim is, like, down on his knee, looking real bad. As he continues to try to, like, weakly pick up dirt, he's like, I can't stop myself. Coughs up some blood, and he just, like, shoves dirt in there, covering it up. Okay. Jeez, The Andy continues to demolish and then starts sprinting after you guys. And he makes it up to the group there. All right, Sephel, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's getting far away. He doesn't know where his companions are. He's just been kind of hopping.
Yeah, you can't see them anymore. You can only hear the destruction of the Demogorgon and the screams and the yells.
Can...
The wizard with no spells.
Yeah, well, you know, we started the campaign this way. I feel like we've just come full circle. Does anyone have a feather?
Yeah.
Feather, please.
Jesus.
Where's your spider? Use your spider. Oh, wait, he can't do magic
Don't
either.
bring that up now, Will.
Listen.
People are upset enough.
I'm sorry, okay? We've been through so much. He should have died anyway. I would have fallen on him the second.
The spider's
second
toad's dead.
God, there are so many things I can
it's
do.
alive
and
in
none
a
of them are great.
cavern, just waiting for you to come back through someday, and he'll kill you himself.
He's got like a small web thrown and a cigarette just held in 3
Forgot about me, Sephel. How could you forget about me?
I was your first friend.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, fuck. I don't want to abandon them because he's fucking useless on his
Wow,
own.
Sephel really doesn't want to abandon him?
He is survival brain. He might be a dick, but he's not dumb. He's not going to survive down here on his own. He can barely survive down here with them.
Okay.
So he's going, was this a... Hold on. I need to zoom because this map is... Is this a window that I'm next to? Is it a door? It doesn't look
It's
like...
definitely not a door. I would call it a window.
Okay. How big would that window be? And is it closed? What are
looks
Kuatoa
from
windows
the
like? Are they covered
just
up, or are they just like a frame and a hole in their building that seems
An odd friggin' hole where some other debris did not cover it up. So you could get through. It might be a little sketchy. You don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to this is definitely a shithole, but this whole place is, so welcome aboard. Yeah, no, he's gonna jump through the window, and he's actually going to...
Okay, can you make an athletics check for me first?
Yes.
Yeah. You ain't just slipping by that. Let's see if you get caught in his window.
Oh god, that's gonna go so fucking terribly. That's cocked.
Convenient.
Well, now I don't want to tell you, because you're not gonna believe me.
Now, come on, tell me.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
If you'll accept it.
I will. You squeeze your fat arse through.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the horribly nasty dead fish filled hovel.
Amazing. He is going to come to this front doorway at the north, and he's going to still be hidden within, but he's going to be like up against the wall, like freaking Hitman style, just like looking for his companions, for his enemies, trying to keep tabs on what is happening other than just running away.
Okay. Can you make a perception check for me?
Sure can.
Nobody.
Not a
likes
good
hearing
one,
that.
but I can make one. Yeah, I wasn't incorrect. Do I have anything that can make this suck a little bit less? I am going to use, I don't know how this applies, but I'm going to use my second knowledge, which is my last for the day, and add a d6 to that total, which is a 6, which brings my measly ass 9 up to a 15.
Okay. As you kind of like peek out over into the area, so like kind of the north in front of you, you actually catch a glimpse of Demogorgon from over this hovel as they are continuing to destroy this statue. You're launching debris all over the place. And as you're like, your eyes quickly gaze at it, you feel deep inside of you this odd sense of disgust and anger build up inside of you.
Oh.
And that's all you see. Otherwise, it seems clear. Okay. Moving to old Demo's turn, who is going to scatter debris, flinging it everywhere. I'm gonna have everybody except for Sephel roll a D100 and tell me what they get. So let's start with Indigo.
That's an 80.
Okay. You see a large chunk of stone and like flesh come sailing over this building and impact near you, but you manage to like plant yourself back against this wall for a sane moment as this debris comes down. Lara.
2.
Piece of debris is gonna come down on you.
Ah.
You manage to like look up in time as this large piece of statue comes in, like crashing over the building and tumbling down on top of you, and you are going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Let's see, Stool and Grim. Let's do Grim first. Grim is okay. They managed to dodge. Stool is also okay. All right. Andy. I didn't roll for you. Andy's great. Okay. And they are going to continue to push forward. And the Koatoa continue to scatter about, some running towards the water as Demogorgon continues their advance into the city, smacking away some of them, while others continue to flee. Indigo, you are up.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I can see this punk right here. I'm looking dead north. I see a Kuatoa. I pull up a little holy fire, and I'm gonna blast him with a guiding bolt.
Oh, jeez, okay.
No, that's no fun. That's a 12.
That's actually a hit.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, dude.
Yeah, you're about to nuke him with a small sunbolt. Essentially, jeez. That's so many dice. So many
It's like
dice.
max damage.
That's 20 points of radiant damage.
Jesus!
After I vaporize that guy, I'll turn back to Lara. There's more where that came from. I'll start running west.
Okay, alright. He starts running west. Lara, you're coincidentally up. You and your 2 badly wounded companions still being harried by this monitor.
Yeah, she looks over at Grim, who's like on his last leg. She's like, "Consider this my debt paid. I owe you nothing." And she's gonna booming blade and try to hit the monitor again.
I thought you were gonna say I booming blade him. Just like
I also
Put you out of
thought
your misery. No.
you wanted my valuables.
He-
Take
he
my
didn't-
sword.
For a second, he probably thinks she's going to, and then she turns and hits the monitor.
Oh, I love that image. Yeah, his eyes just go wide. Oh fuck. Okay, yes, swing to
It's a
hit.
19 to hit.
That is a definite hit.
Fuck.
Good deal.
Hey guys,
All right.
what's it like to hit things?
Yeah, right? Oh, my God.
You wanted to play the magic boy.
It's pretty great.
All right. So this is going to be 3 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic, 2 thunder. So
Okay,
9
what's
altogether.
9 altogether? Okay.
Yeah.
They're still looking decently
wait,
sturdy.
Plus another 3.
Oh, plus another
12.
3. So
Yes.
sorry. All right. They now look bloody.
Okay.
Only now. Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to stay where I'm at.
We're in round 7, guys. I don't think I've ever been in a combat this long. You usually nuke them so fast. Gosh.
Gee, let's switch up tactics. Let's just start hitting it. Go all out.
All right. Stool is up. Stool is gonna continue to try and punch this monitor, and he's like, "Why aren't you running?" Jesus, Stool. That's a 3, and that's a 5. So he misses both times.
Stool!
Stool's.
What good are you?
He's huffing nuts right now. Ashni's up.
That's not a saying.
Is now.
Yeah, so if Ashni were to swim, they're kind of hard to see because they're dark like this pier is.
Mm-hmm.
If they move 10, 20, 30,
Yeah.
would they be able to... No, they're gonna move 10 more out because I think they're still under the pier.
So this creature, this Koatoa that's near Ashni here to the southwest, is
Yeah.
another monitor. Considering how much this monitor is beating the F out of you guys, that's just like, that's what Ashni sees.
Oh, it's a monitor.
It's a buff fish, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anything that looks more crazy is a monitor compared to the other Koatoa.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
like
not zoomed in enough.
it looks like
I
the
see it
monitors
now.
have like red circle. I mean, some of the other ones do, I guess, as well.
They have a like gaping open maw that looks kind of like a great white, while the Koatoa look more of like a regular fish.
Okay, then Ashi's gonna swim out to the middle of the pier and there.
Okay. All right. Next up is Grim. Grim is going to try once again to try and get this monitor, even though he's on death's door. That's a 3. My God.
What good are you?
Yep. He's got blood running into his eyes, dirt smeared all over his face as he continues to try and shovel it in there. Oh boy, this monitor. God dang. Stool and Grim really on their last legs here. He can see that. He's gonna go after Grim. He's gonna go with a bite at Grim. See if he can hit him. That is a definite hit. Jeez, and as he bites into Grim, like right between the shoulder and the neck, sinks into it, Grim's just... And as the Koto rips off of him, Grim falls to the ground. Okay. And then he's going to swing at Stool to attempt to bring Stool down with his fists. First one is a hit. Second one's also a hit. Okay, first one. Fudge. That is 7 points of damage. Second amount of damage. Stool, like, clutches with his small arms at his chest, and he's like... And, like, this large gasp of spores comes out of them, and they collapse to the ground as well.
No!
You finally did it. You finally killed him. You happy?
No,
I'm trying my best.
I wasn't there to see it, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stool is
no.
unconscious, so is Grim. The other Koatoa continue to run, and it is Andy's turn, who's going to swing recklessly at this monitor, and he's like, I don't even know them, but I feel like they're good people!
Fucking Andy, man.
Andy is more, like, clear-minded here than he was.
Yeah,
Isn't
right.
that odd, huh? That the insane Darrow is more sane now than he's ever been. Alright, so he connected. The dagger does 1, followed up by sneak attacks. That gives him 8 points of damage on the monitor, and the monitor is not looking so great. Alright. Back at the top of the order with Sephel, and I think I have the hiccups now. No!
Oh, no.
So bad for podcast.
I placed a curse upon you.
Yeah, I've got my own madness now.
Oh my god, this is fucking terrible. How long do we run? No, he is going to, I can't even remember. He saw, yeah, no, he knows Indigo is lashing out. He was the target of Indigo's lashings a couple of times.
Several times, yes.
Yeah, he is, he's looking about, sort of trying to get a good feel. All of his, like, companions are over to the east side, so he's gonna sidle over to this east door, sort of look out. Can he see, if he's, like, at this wall, can he see Indigo?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you can see Indigo peeking around that corner.
All right, he's just sort of frustrated and looking around, trying to figure out, like, what the best course of action. Sees something going on with Lara and the others over there. Sees Indigo running.
Yeah, what does Indigo look like right now?
No, the only thing that Sephel can think to do is, like, make himself a target. So he's gonna start, like, raising his staff and waving it and, like, essentially taunting Indigo to try to lure him into the building.
You look out and you see just like totally like sweaty, like beleaguered Indigo, who just like his bare hands are like knuckles are bleeding, and he just like looks at you, he's like, finally.
And and I'm going to, once I see the bloodshot in his eyes, I'm gonna duck back inside the door, and I'm going to ready an action, which is essentially, if he runs through the door after me, I'm going to double hand club him in the head with my staff.
Okay. You heard it here, folks.
I don't have much strategy. I'm grasping at fucking anything.
The PvP has begun. Alright, it is Demogorgon's turn, and he continues further in, and he starts destroying this large hovel/home over there to the east, kind of making their way away from the lot of you. And as more debris comes down, let's go ahead and make some D100 rolls, Indigo.
Oh no.
Oh boy. 91.
You are all right,
Damn,
Lara.
man,
Go ahead
you
and give it to
high
me.
rolls.
41.
You are all right. The debris managed to sail over you. Andy is also all right with a 90. The Koatoa, I should have done that last time too. Koatoa actually fails. Okay, all right. That was slim pickings. And he takes 2 points of damage. Yeah, just like a stick hits him. Okay. And Indigo, you are up. You just saw the taunting Sephel.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go after him.
Okay.
I'm running to the west, I get up to the door,
Sephel's just up against the wall.
and I'm gonna dash inside.
Thwack!
Okay, make that swing. I don't think you have any strength, right?
None. Oh no, nope.
What's the total? Let's hear it.
Thanks to proficiency, it's a 7.
Do you want to use your inspiration now?
You took it away. Do I still have
That was
it?
a joke. That was a joke.
Oh,
You
okay.
still have
I
it.
mean, honestly, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
then
I
do it.
will do that. I will do that. Oh, so much better. 21.
Yeah, I think
Now
that
hit.
hits you.
Yep, now hit.
Thanks, God. All right. I did specify him to handing it, so it's a D8 as opposed to a D6.
Okay.
Plus nothing. So 3 points of bludgeoning damage. I thwack your head.
Ow!
Okay, well, Indigo's not unconscious, and he did run in there. Do you punch Sephel now?
Unfortunately, I had to dash to get there.
Okay,
But-
alright, that's right.
Like, he raises like a single fist and like starts to slowly shake it.
I'll give you a free attack. Just go ahead and do it now.
Fuck off!
I'm in a giving mood.
Yeah.
Alright, Lara,
Walking
you...
soccer robots, we keep punching each other in the head and seeing who goes down first.
Go to sleep. The madness will stop. Go to sleep. Okay, Lara, you're up.
I mean, I gotta booming blade this boy.
Boom and blade that boy.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
All right. 11 damage.
11 damage. He's still up,
Jesus.
but he's looking pretty darn weak. And,
What are you good for?
Ugh.
You can just
Sorry.
hear Andy, like, from behind him, just like, go on, I've got him. What do you do?
Honestly,
Do you abandon your friends? Those that tried to protect you?
okay, no,
Poor
hear me
sweet
out.
stool that
Hear me
saved
out.
you so many times, and then Grim, who got you away from that awful castle.
Don't let him guilt
Hear
you.
me out. No, hear me out. She wants to leave. I don't think she can take the attack of opportunity to stay,
Ooh.
to leave. It's not that she doesn't want to leave everyone behind. It's that she might go down. So
Okay,
Still
so-
purely selfish, but it
Yes.
just looks like you're doing it.
Yeah, there wasn't a single thing about friendship there or anything. Just
No.
like, I might die.
right. So she's taking a very defensive stance after hitting. and
Okay.
that's where I'll end.
All right. Well, Stool, let's make a death saving throw.
Fuck.
That's a fail. Oh my god. I didn't think Stool was gonna be failing anytime soon, but
Man, how's Indigo gonna feel?
How many NPCs have to die before you're satiated, Will?
it's not my fault. You guys could be doing shit.
What?
I want Stool to live. All right, Ashni's turn.
Ashni.
Yeah, that lizard, that cool lizard. What's he doing?
I mean, they're waiting. They're just gonna
They're
continue
just
to wait.
hanging out in the water. Okay, all right. Ashni's waiting. Grim, death saving throw for you, buddy. That's a natural 19. That is a success. All right, and then we are at the Koatoa's turn. Okie dokie. He's gonna try and bite at you, Lara. That is a 18.
Oh god.
That'll hit.
Okay. You, it's cocked die. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
Oh,
no.
Lara goes down.
Yep.
Ooh, this is gonna get interesting. Well, for their final hit, they're going to swing around and try to hit Andy. And they successfully do. Andy takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. They are not looking so hot themselves. Okay. All right. Andy's turn. Andy is going to swing recklessly at the monitor that just took down 3 of the party. And he hits. So let's get all 3 of these die out. 4, 5, that's 9. It's 11. Plus... He does 14 points of damage. And he finally kills this monitor. He like shanks it repeatedly in the back with it, just and draws his dagger out, and then he's just like, "Oh well, now that took a little bit more than expected." And we are back at the top of the order with Sephel, who is facing off with Indigo, completely unaware of what is happening to his friends.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't know how to handle this. It's...
Bring it on, old man.
This is every last desperate try for... He's been trying to plan since the beginning and has never gone well for him. Insanity has only happened to us once before.
Yeah, to you and Indigo specifically, yeah.
And did we have a gauge on, like, how... I mean, I, as a player, know how long it took, but did we know? Or was it like, you're just insane, and then suddenly you're not? You have no...
You have no bearing.
For all I know, he could be like this for 2 days.
Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea how long it affected you guys.
God damn it.
Because you were, at that particular time when you guys were in the castle, it was almost like you were in a full fugue state.
Mm-hmm.
This, you surprisingly have, like, much more bearing over your bodies and your minds. It's more, you're just, like, ruled by compulsions. Like,
Right.
you are literally babbling because you can't form words at, like, what has just happened, but you can still move and, like, somewhat think. So it's an odd conundrum.
This is terrible. This is so bad. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay, let's have the strength contest.
This is gonna go terribly. No.
Well, let's see. You first.
Is it okay? I rolled an 8 plus nothing.
I rolled a 3 plus 2 is 5.
Oh,
Get the fuck out.
So Sephel, describe how you grab Indigo. How the hell does Sephel overpower Indigo?
I don't even think it's an overpowering. I think he's just smart enough to see. He knows Indigo isn't in his right mind and there's no calculation there. But thankfully Sephel actually has some reserve of his intellect. So he's actually going to do that technique where he uses Indigo against him. He thwacked him, he got in a pose, and he let Indigo come at him. And I imagine as Indigo is like coming and swinging, he's gonna like duck around. He over one shoulder like places his staff, wraps under, grabs it, and gets him in like a full Nelson with his staff.
Okay. All right. Wow, guys, we're at the top of round 9 with this. Jeez,
Can I? Sorry.
Yes.
So once I have him in there, can I drop to the floor?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're prone.
Well, yeah. I guess it's. So basically, I want to have him like in that, and I want to pull back, and I want to sit up against the wall of the hut with him like grappled against my body.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
his
you're going to be
back to my
considered
chest.
like
Yeah.
prone.
No, that's
so.
that's fair.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I'm basically pinning him up against the wall with me.
Okay, trying to stay undercover. All right, Indigo, it's your turn. Gotta use your action to attack.
I bite him as hard as I can.
Oh boy.
18.
Oh.
Ooh, I see the blood in your eyes. Yeah, buddy, that hits.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good old-fashioned 2 bludgeoning, or I guess piercing in this case, but...
Oh my.
And he like doesn't do anything, but he like headbutts the back of his head.
Okay, all right. Well, that's Indigo's. Lara, we come back to you, a familiar place, so to speak. You once again find yourself in that weird, empty expanse, and you find yourself laying on your back. And as you look up, you can't tell how far above you, but it's almost like looking up from on your back outside, and you see the thunder clouds roaming up above you. And as you can ever so faintly see the bits of lightning amongst the clouds, you hear what sounds like splashing footsteps, and you hear a somewhat familiar voice that goes, "So you're back in this place, I see. And you've not had any aid from what I can garner of your precious friend. The offer still stands. You can come with me." And finally, you see this shadowy figure that you cannot make out any facial features, just standing above you, looking down at you with a arm extended. Make a death saving throw.
Oh my god. I got so excited for a second it was Kay and I haven't met them yet.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. That's an 8.
As you feel this pulse just as your heart begins to slow, it almost seems like the clouds are starting to pull back and farther away from you in the sky, and this figure continues to stand above you. Oh boy, Stool's turn. Stoolie me stoolie.
Is Stool having any dreams?
You don't get that. You don't know.
You don't get to know.
But Stool rolled an 18, so that's his first success.
That's my boy.
Ashni.
That's my boy.
Ashni, what is Ashni doing as he loses his connection to you?
Oh yeah, Ashni's booking it back to me. Are you kidding? Of course he is.
I don't know what's happening.
Ashi's gonna slither under the water and
Slither snake.
head all the way to here.
All right,
Full 40 feet back onto land. Oh, actually, they can't move at that speed underwater. So wait, hold on. Swim speed 10, 20, 30 out of the water. I don't know how that works.
They have the same movement speed on both, right?
Oh no. Okay, yep.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
You're fine. Ashni's capable.
Cool.
All right. Ashni moves back. Grim. What dreams he may have in this grip of death. That is a fail. Oh, Grim. He's 1 and 1. All right. The Koatoa are basically out for the count, running and screaming. Andy here is going to try, and he's standing over the lot of you, just this is a right predicament. How do I get them all? And he like starts. He just like grabs onto all of your hands and is going to try and drag you guys away. Like, well, land has been in worse.
Oh my god.
And that is Andy's turn. I'm gonna say he gets you guys like 5 feet because there's 3 of you.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. Round 10. Sephel.
He is just going to... He doesn't want to knock out Indigo. He knows it's like that dilemma of he knows Indigo will eventually wear him down, but if he knocks out Indigo, that's it. Like, there's no healing. He doesn't know what's happened with Lara. He doesn't know about anyone else. It's him and Indigo in the hut. And he can't get Indigo up if he knocks him unconscious. So yeah, he's just going to... God. He's going to try to... So he has like his back against the hut wall. He's sort of on the floor. He's going to like try to flip and like try to pin Indigo like with Indigo's belly to the ground. Like pin him to the floor of the hut and just lay on top of him.
Okay. Let's do a strength contest. I will say because you have him in the grapple, you have advantage on this.
Okay.
Oh man, this is a more intense episode than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
Oh no, I knew I was gonna die.
Oh.
So with advantage, I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, so...
Okay, so you flip them over and Indigo is on their belly and you still have them grappled.
Okay. That was my action, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am... Okay. I'm not gonna do anything else, but I have a plan.
Okay. All right. Well, Demogorgon is up, and Demogorgon continues their rampage upon these buildings, just obliterating them as he goes, or as they go, I should really say. Indigo, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna do the only thing I can do. I'm gonna use the back of my head to headbutt Sephel where his nose should be.
In that squishy tentacle face.
Yeah, it really doesn't have the same effect with the illithid, anatomy.
No.
It's a 15 though.
Yeah, that hits.
It's another 2 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. You know what? I might be able to take this for 20 more rounds. We'll see.
Yeah.
And now the party finally reaped the benefit of having the wizard with the highest constitution in the party.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Jesus
right, yeah.
Christ.
Okay. We come back to that odd, empty space with a figure standing over you, Lara. Do you say anything to this figure?
I mean, she's seeing the same hooded figure with an arm outstretched.
Not hooded. They're like, it looks like they're composed of shadows. Of a sort.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if you ever seen somebody in like one of those full, like head to toe black spandex, like suit kind of a thing?
Like a gimp suit?
No, no, you dirty boy.
Yes.
We all
Like,
saw American Horror
you know how there will be like green ones, so people can be on like a green screen, like a motion capture kind of suit, but it's like it covers the face as well. It's almost like that. It's just like a pure humanoid shadow figure.
She's like lying on the ground and she's like, you, how can you expect me to make this decision when I'm fallen?
Because this is when your true colors come out.
Tell me who you are.
And they kind of get down on their haunches, looking at you, and they kind of like nod their head in like a look over there kind of a thing. And do you look?
Yeah.
You turn your head to the left, just craning it over, and you see a massive yawning opening, like you're on the edge of a waterfall that just disappears into nothingness. And they go, I crawled from that. And you and I can ascend together. All you have to do is take my hand and embrace me.
My wings? She's like asking him.
Oh, of course, you'll have your wings.
I would like to reach out, but I do want to make another death save.
Yes,
I'm not
yes,
ready to
make
do
this
it.
saving. Yeah, no,
Alright.
you're gonna have as many chances as this fate goes.
Fucking 2.
Oh no.
Another fail.
Jesus.
Another pulse through your body, and you see this figure. I think your time's closing in about you. And I'm sure as like Lara is thinking of this, you see the storm clouds far above you, and as like you see this streak of lightning go over, you see this large like shadow of a figure in the clouds, like way up above, and you just, it almost looks like they're trying to like claw their way through the clouds, but they just can't. All right, McStoolerson.
My boy Stool.
He succeeded last time. Did I mark that? Yes. Okay, there we go. No, that's cocked die. That's a 15. It's another success for the stool.
That's my boy.
I wish I could put this on camera, because I know you guys probably think in some weird world that I'm lying, but I'm not.
No,
Nah.
nah.
All right.
No doubts.
I've seen you let more important people die for less.
Right. Wow.
That's not a dig, that's just truth.
Oh, man. Yep, he's not wrong. Anyways, Ashni's up.
Ashni is dashing. Full 80. He's gonna get to right there. And I'll end that right there.
Okay. All right. Ashni's done. Grim. So much story with Grim. Another cock die. Come on. That's an 8. Ooh, boy. We got 2 people on the edge of death, and their friends don't even know it. Andy is going to continue to try and drag you off. He gets 10 feet with a lot of you, surprisingly. And he's just like, I don't know where the rest of y'all is, but I need help. And that is their turn. Holy smokes. Round 11, Sephel, you're up.
Okay.
What's
He
your
is-
passive perception, by the way?
Passive perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking nothing. 10, buddy.
Okay, yeah, you do not hear Andy.
Nah. Wisdom for nothing. He is once again going to use Adjust Density. And on top of Indigo, he is going to double his own weight.
Jeez,
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god, what? What?
This would be like the first experience you actually like firsthand have with his weird ability is like, for some reason, suddenly the guy grappling you just starts the weight just starts crushing you into the ground a little bit. Like he's significantly heavier than his size.
This doesn't make any sense.
So should the need arise, my speed has been reduced by 20 feet. but I have advantage on all strength checks and saving throws.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Demogorgon is now done with this large building to the east and is going to proceed on their way south, picking up Koatoa as they go and just ripping their bodies apart in their mouth, chewing on the remains and continuing to smash through all of these buildings. Oh, man. Indigo, you are up.
I would like to kick Sephel hard in the crotch.
Ooh.
Do it. Absolutely. Swinging back. I like it.
That's a 7.
Doesn't hit.
All right.
Ill-fitted anatomy, man.
Yeah, it's not that you didn't hit me, it's that there's nothing there to hit.
Lara, here we are. You have potentially one chance to either keep you alive or die. Or do you take this figure's hand with promised power and safety?
I mean, this is a 50-50.
Oh yeah, no, you could delay it another round, but you gotta get 3 successes or you gotta get a nat 20. What if you roll a nat 1? What if you get a 10 or below?
I mean, at the end of it,
What is Lara and
yeah.
her being? What feels right to her? What would Lara's character be doing?
Yeah.
Here? What's her vibe?
I think she's feeling herself dying. She knows that it is like a thread chance of survival right now. And she hasn't heard from Kayan in weeks at this point. Mm-hmm. And clearly she needs more power, so she's gonna take the hand.
Oh, juicy.
So she does this like gasp, and she doesn't say anything, and she just like grabs his forearm and like in a really strong grip.
We see Lara reach up to this shadowy figure above, and finally from amongst their shadows you see a smile break from the darkness, and you clasp forearms and they say, "Welcome back." And there is a clash of lightning and the thunder booms out, and we see as like it's panned away, you on this like cold still water, the abyss to your left. We see far above the clouds break, and what looks like this thunderbolt just coming down, and with the flash of it, what looks like a figure reaching out towards you as you seal this pact. And that's where we're leaving it this week.
Oh,
What have you
William!
done?
Hey, you, loyal listener, you've made it this far to the post show notes, and that means the absolute world to us. Thank you so much for being here. If you have one more second, we would adore you if you could leave a rating and a review in whatever podcatcher you're currently listening in. The ratings and reviews are astronomical when it comes to growing the show because it's what gets us noticed for new listeners. So if you have just a moment to do that, please do. And we also have a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram if you want to give us a follow. It's at The Madness Table. And if you've noticed, we are now posting weekly episodes because of supporters like you. So if we haven't said it enough, thank you. And we will see you in just 7 short days for our next episode when...
Madness continues.